everybody. It's Queen of Light 1111 here with your Monday after moon reading. Hope you guys are doing well. And it was a little bit of challenge for a lot of you over the Leo moon. I know there's a lot of stuff being released, a lot of things being purged, a lot of old thoughts coming back for a release. And so I know for a lot of you, Divine Feminine specifically, if you watched my reading, it did show that the Divine Feminine was definitely in an energy of, wounds, right? She was distorted, showing up as distorted feminine. And there was a lot for her to release. So if you did not watch my Leo full moon video, please go back to it, okay, and take a look. I almost didn't want to do a reading today because I do feel like the energy is still fresh, and sure enough, it is. It does feel like there was a release or a purge that the feminine did go through, but I just felt like it did feel solid enough to go ahead and actually do a reading, and I'm glad I did because Divine Feminine's showing up as Divine Feminine again. So for those of you who did actually release and work really hard to, do some self-healing or some self-care over the weekend, I can see that maybe today you're feeling a little bit better, okay? Maybe not 100%, but I gotta say, maybe you're 80% there. Divine Masculine went through a major transformation over this Leo full moon as well. And so there's a lot that's come up for him. He's definitely more in his strength, more in his power than we've seen him as of late. He was showing up in that full moon reading as like the birth of the masculine. So again, if you did not watch that reading, watch it. Go back and watch it. I did it on Saturday. There's a lot going on, so I want to make sure that we have enough time. If you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. If you want to focus on healing, energy healing, where I look at you and your twin and we do a blocks reading to see what's blocking you, what's blocking him, what's blocking the connection. And then the second part of that session is to actually do the healing on those blocks, and other things come up in that healing session. For example, I'll be able to tell you if your twin is awake or if he is not awake. Okay. And then also I'll be able to get into obviously both of your energies, if allowed, and do some healing and clearing. And it's worked wonders for a lot of people that I've worked with. If you want to book that session, you have to email me an unfiltered picture of you and your twin first, okay? You have to email that to queenoflight1111@gmail.com. Make sure you first go to my website at queenoflight1111.com. Take a look at the service description. Make sure that you are wanting to purchase that, and then send me the picture at the email I've already mentioned, and then I will get back to you so that you then let you know if I can work with you. If I can, then you have 24 hours to book your service. Okay, again, that's the healing session. Any other session, coaching, readings, whatever, go ahead and book that directly on my website. You do not need to get pre-approval. You do not have to send me anything. I don't have to keep saying that because I still get people that don't listen. So again, any reading, any coaching session, go ahead and book queenoflight1111.com. Only the twin flame blocks reading and healing session combo requires pre-approval. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I want to start with the theme of the readings today, okay? I had pulled the theme of the reading in that full moon reading, and I totally forgot to go over it. But basically, for the masculine, his theme over the course of, that full moon was he was putting the pieces together. He was really in an energy of like fitting all of the pieces of the puzzle together. And so it seems like, he's done that, all right? And the feminine was very much in an energy of wanting a new beginning, wanting a fresh start, but feeling a little nervous about, going out there and having a fresh start. So I don't want to forget to do the themes. So let's go ahead and start with the themes for the masculine and the feminine, and then we'll do the connection, okay? So Divine Feminine. Her energy today, her theme for today's reading, there's a little obsession, a little delusion, a little self-interest. If you look at this, she's kind of isolated herself into her own surroundings, into her own environment, and she's just looking at herself. And I don't feel like she has great clarity still. Okay, she's doing much better, but this is an energy of, being solitary, being alone, being in your isolation, being in your reflection. All right, and perhaps just obsessively thinking and feeling and reassuring yourself with false truths. It's come out in her energy, in her environment again. And it came out in the full moon reading that there's a lot of self-sabotaging beliefs, self-sabotaging thoughts that are programmed in her head. And so in her energy, in her theme for today's reading, she needs to really look at the true reflection. She really does. And so what does this obsession and this like repetitive cycle have to do with? That they're in separation and that there's the desire for a new beginning. So maybe she's telling herself things like, well, we've been separated for too long, it's not going to happen. Or maybe, I don't feel worthy for this connection, so this new beginning's not going to happen. Maybe she's just so obsessed with having a new beginning and not really understanding the blessing of separation. Remember, time is fluid. Who says 1 week, 3 weeks, 3 years is a long time? Time is fluid. That is your ego. That is your 3D self attaching to a timeline. This is why I ran that contest. By the way, Krista Fowler won the contest on my Instagram for the free reading. So congratulations, Krista Fowler. This is an energy of you need to surrender this connection. You need to surrender your desires, your hopes to have this, to hold on to it. I'm not saying you can't love your masculine, you can't love him, but you've got to love yourself more to get yourself out of isolation and out of this obsession of separation and just complete desire only for a new beginning. You have to detach. You have to detach. Holding on to the connection only keeps it further away from you because you're not ready. You're holding on too hard, too tight. You don't give the universe an opportunity to come in. So what's going on with the masculine? He's got this card of secrecy, confidentiality. This is an energy where, he knows that he has the answers to the information that you may be looking for. He has the key to some knowledge that he wants to share, but he doesn't know if you are in a position to receive communication or information. Okay? So he's a little obsessed with, his own information and how to share it and how to share what has happened and transpired in your connection. What was the ultimate downfall? What was the tower all about? Okay? What does this secrecy have to do with the emperor? That's him. What about it? 5 of Swords. It's about this defeat energy, this conflict energy that was created by the divine masculine. I really do feel like there's an energy here of, he really wants to come forward with his truth. What feels like a secret to him or a secret to you that you're obsessing about, he wants to come forward with it. He wants to communicate. We have energies here of, a desire to communicate, a desire to take action from the masculine side to heal this connection. But there is some uncertainty about whether or not the feminine is in a good spot. Okay, listen, I get it. I get why the feminine would not be in a good spot, right? If you lied, if you cheated, if you did whatever, she's still reeling from that. But I really do feel like, the feminine's really got to let go. You really have to let go. It just does not serve you to hold so tightly to a connection that is not serving you at this time. If it is putting you in hermit mode, if it's making you feel unworthy, if it's making you feel lack, that is not an energy that is serving you. This connection, the beauty is in its separation. When you're in separation, that is your opportunity to do better, to take care of yourself, to look better, to feel better, to emotionally, physically, spiritually ascend. This is a wonderful time for you to look at yourself, not in an energy of obsession and delusion and self-interest, but in an energy of, I'm so grateful that these triggers happened in my life, that my twin brought these triggers so I can make myself better, so I can make myself stronger. But instead, because the ego is wounded, pride is wounded, we're feeling rejection, we're feeling separation, and then we're holding on to that energy. Gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. What's happening in the connection? What's the theme for the connection? Look at this, number 11, the Muse, with the Fool and Temperance, two major arcana cards. The universe wants to see this connection come back together. This is about harmony. This is about balance. This is about being in tune with each other. Okay, this is about being in tune for what? A new beginning, a restart of the journey in healing in a tempered state. Okay, the Temperance card to me is that twin flame angel protecting the connection from times where we are not tempered, when we were hot tempered, right? Perhaps. But this is also a card of patience. Temperance is a card of patience. Things need time to settle. That's why we're getting this today. If we want this union that the universe wants for this collective too, this journey to restart again, we have to temper ourselves. Where is the tempering at this time? I really feel like it's divine feminine. If you see, even the Temperance card is holding its fire towards divine feminine. Okay, and the energy here is cool. So I just really feel like masculine is cool down. Feminine is still fired up in her wounds. Okay, that is the energy of this reading today. That's masculine's theme, feminine's theme, and the theme of the connection. So now let's go to overall energies for divine masculine and divine feminine. I'm going to start with divine feminine. And by the way, any of these decks are available on my Amazon storefront, and the description is in the description box. Or I'm sorry, the link is in the description box. First card out for her overall energy is manifestation. So this is really about connecting with the energy that is available to her within the universe. This is like high priestess energy. This is really about, you know, balancing your heart, right? This is about heart manifestation. This is about, you know, in times in life, we wish we could manifest a specific thing, whether it's a specific situation or even a person. And so people try to visualize what they want. Maybe she's using a vision board. Maybe she's doing some visual healing, visual manifestation. Okay, and so she's really trying to align herself and her chakras. But if they're out of alignment, right here, just like the theme of her reading, she's not going to be able to manifest. She's not. So this is an energy of, if your chakras aren't balanced, if you have blockages in your chakras, this is also about healing. So again, if you're interested, email me your pictures. This is very much an energy of, you know, if you're feeling sluggish, if you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling unworthy, then you're not going to be able to manifest anything high vibrational. You're just going to manifest more of the same, more of the pain. So she's an energy of trying to rebirth, trying to realign her heart, her solar plexus, and her root, trying to align her crown chakra. So she's an energy of manifestation. And so what is this manifestation about? Let's drill down further. So here's what the manifestation's about. Just like I said, high priestess energy. This is divine feminine. She's really trying to manifest. She's really trying to heal. What is she trying to manifest? A new beginning with her masculine. Okay, even though I know this is overall energy, we got the Fool card in divine feminine's reading in his heart, in her heart, and we have the Fool card for divine masculine. And so they're both wanting this, and then she senses this, and she wants to manifest this new beginning, but she's at the crossroads, Two of Wands. Why is she at the crossroads? Because she's not sure if it's completely over, Ten of Swords or Seven of Pentacles, that this will happen in divine timing. This is where the distorted energy, this manifestation, gets screwed up. She's too focused on the separation. She's too focused on a new beginning in an energy of obsession. If you are an energy of obsession and lack and unworthiness and just a desire to manifest a person, you are not grounded. You are not grounded. The universe is not going to deliver this connection. So you have to get settled in your energies to manifest this new beginning as High Priestess. But right now you're not able to. You're at a crossroads because you're not sure, oh my God, is it totally over? I'm in pain. Or Seven of Pentacles, will this happen in divine timing? She teeter-totters because she's in this energy of obsession. Okay? Meanwhile, our divine masculine is in the energy of the rainbow reviver. Look at this. Look at all this harmony. Look at all this peace, bliss. Okay? This is about feeling good inside and out, no matter what is happening in your personal life. I think this masculine has learned from the shit show, which is his life or was his life, that he's got to try to find his happiness in his pain, in his sorrow, in his rejection, in whatever it is. And so he is really taking on the energy of the rainbow reviver and trying to feel more positive, trying to feel more lovable. He's really been feeling worn down. He's had challenges, but he's really trying to find his silver lining. Okay, he's really trying to ground and uplift and cleanse and re-energize. All right, this is what he's doing because he's releasing. So let's drill down further into his energy. So just like the overall energy for her has to do with masculine, the same for him. This energy has to do with his divine feminine. I know this because all of the cards in his reading here show up in his overall energy. First card out, 5 of Pentacles. So just like you, he is in an energy of lack, abandonment. He's in energy of feeling left out, but he's ready to get out of it. The Wheel card. He's ready to move towards his destiny. He's ready to get out of his 5 of Swords energy, which we have here, of defeat, of conflict. He's ready to move out of it with the 6 of Swords energy. And what does he want to move towards? See, this is where he gets all caught up too. Death and Ace of Cups. So what he wants to move towards is, I really feel like this is transformation. But this could also be him wondering, shit, is this over? Because this was a big love. This was a big love. Is it over? Because this was a big love. I really feel like that's what he wants. He's not sure if it's over either. And so you guys are like totally playing off of each other. But he is actually trying to get into a more positive space. Because he's the masculine, he needs to take action towards his feminine. But feminine, if he comes forward, you need to be in a place of to be able to receive. If you're still in your wound, if you're still in your self-sabotage, you're not going to be able to receive this Ace of Cups. You're not going to be able to get it. You're not. Okay? Bottom of the deck for the theme is the 8 of Pentacles. There's still more work to be done. There's still more self-mastery to be done. Bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine here, for her overall energy, 8 of Cups. She's walked away. She's walking away. Bottom of the deck for masculine's overall energy is 9 of Swords. He's stressed. He's stressed. He's like, I was rejected, abandoned. I want to move towards my destiny. How am I going to get out of this hole? Is it over? Or do I still have an opportunity for love? This is his stress. 9 of Swords. It's his big stress. So now, what is the bottom of the deck? Head, heart, and environment for Divine Masculine and Feminine's energies. We have the light and we have attachment. So the light card is the Sun card in this deck. Okay, the light card is all about success. It's all about prosperity. It's about bliss, contentment, pleasure, joy. This is Sun card. This is about success in this connection. But attachment. This is what gets us in trouble. This attachment, right? We want success over our attachment. So when this attachment card comes up in this deck, this is really all about, this perceived need. I need to have him back. Right? I need to have her back. But the choice is to let go. You've got to let go. You got to let go of your strong attachment to the old patterns, this past behavior. You've got to let it go. That's the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment for Divine Masculine is 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Remember, we already got 6 of Swords here for him. 5 of Cups comes out in his environment. He's thinking about the past. He's thinking about his past mistakes. He's thinking about the things that he did, and he's ready to get out of this sadness. What about Divine Feminine? She's become the Empress again in the moon. With this moon cycle, with this release, she's back to her Empress energy. She is Divine Feminine. Although, I will say, she's still working on her intuition and her environment. So perhaps she's grounded and released and is ready to rebirth from her release in the moon. But she's still challenged by her self-sabotage by her self-sabotaging beliefs with her intuition. So let's go ahead and get started. Divine Masculine's headspace when he thinks about Divine Feminine. We have transformation and angel of love. This is the death card yet again. So we have it here in his overall energy. And now we have it again here in his headspace. So what is he thinking when he thinks about his Divine Feminine? He's thinking like, oh my Lord, it's over. Is it over? Is it over? I don't know. But this is what that's what he's thinking, right? I'm not saying I don't know. I know it's not over. But here's the thing, transformation. This is all about abrupt changes that are happening in his life. This is about, changes taking place in his relationship with his Divine Feminine. This is about, him starting to get the courage again to come forward. That a death of an old way of thinking, an old way of behaving. This is a transformation in cycles, and he needs to accept what's happened, but he cannot live in the past. And what does that have to do with the angel of love? I really feel like that's Divine Feminine. So when this card comes up, the angel of love, it has to do with, this beautiful Divine Feminine, this beautiful tender connection. This has to do with, a deeper, more intimate connection with his Divine Feminine. This has to do with tenderness. This has to do with forging a real connection this time, letting go of the past, letting go of the old behavior, and coming forward and sharing something deep and meaningful. That's what he wants. He's done with the casual connections. It does not serve him anymore. It doesn't. He's just done. He's just done with it. So now, what is he thinking as we drill down into his headspace? First card out, Knight of Cups. He wants to come forward with his love, but it stresses him out. Nine of Swords. Where do we get Nine of Swords? At the bottom of his deck for his overall energy. Because remember, Ace of Cups, he wants this. That's what he wants to bring to you, that Ace of Cups, but it stresses him out. What's the stress? Here's the Ace of Cups again, right here in his overall energy. What about the Ace of Cups? Queen of Swords. It stresses. Queen of Swords is Divine Feminine, by the way, because she came up as Queen of Swords in her heart. His stress is, I want to come forward, but gosh, is she going to cut me out like she has in the past? I don't know how to come forward to her in the Queen of Swords energy. So death, duped to his overall energy. What's the death of? The death is being healed, Star. So he's really going through, he's got death 2 times in his headspace. So it's really telling me that he's in an energy of really wanting to change or of really having changed. And now he wants to have something deeper, more intimate. And now he wants to come forward, but it stresses him out that this cup will go to his Queen of Swords, which, she might use the sword. And so now this transformation, he's healed through this transformation, and he's ready for this spiritual connection. What about the Hierophant? 4 of Swords. So this is about healing this connection now. He's ready from his own personal healing and his own energy of sorry, gosh, I hate it when the phone rings when I'm on the phone, when I'm recording, sorry. Okay, he's in an energy where he is ready to come forward, but the stress is there in his headspace about how to come forward with this Ace of Cups, which is in his overall energy, and now in his headspace when he thinks about Divine Feminine. He wants to figure out how to come forward with this cup to her in this Queen of Swords energy because he knows she's still pissed, okay? But he's transformed, he's healed, and now he's ready to take part in this contract and further heal this connection with her, okay? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So anyway, I don't even know why I said, does that make sense? You guys can't even talk back, but I hope that it did. So next card out is going to be for Divine Feminine's headspace. Okay, what do we have? The Tower and financial constraints. This is her creating her own tower in her headspace around this separation. Financial constraints, when it comes up, this is all about separation. Here, 5 of Pentacles energy. Okay, this is her really having a shakeup because she's really feeling separation. She's really feeling separation. She's got to get out of the energy of being stuck in the ego and illusion of separation. Okay? And so now when she's in that energy, it creates a tower in her headspace. So let's drill down further. What happens when she creates a tower in her headspace? Well, not only does it put her into a little bit of a distorted divine feminine energy, not only does it have her further kind of isolate herself, but what else does it do? Continues to suspend the connection. Hanged man. All right? And when she's thinking about her masculine, they're still in the hanged man's energy. What is in the hanged man's energy? Page of Swords. They're still stuck in observation. They're still stuck in delay of communication. And so Eight of Cups, she's like really trying to do the right thing. She's trying hard to surrender. She's trying hard to let go. She's trying hard to walk away. Remember, Eight of Cups is the bottom of her deck for the overall energy. What is she trying to do with this Eight of Cups energy? Move on. Chariot. She's trying to balance out her shadow and in her light. She's trying to move forward. She wants to let go of all this pain in her headspace because she's stuck. Devil. That's what also clarifies the Eight of Cups. What else with the Devil? Seven of Cups. Because what she wants to do is she wants to get away from all of this illusion, delusion, confusion. That should be a song. Illusion, delusion, confusion. That's what she wants to walk away from. She wants to balance things out. She wants to get out from being sick, and she wants to be done with the illusion, delusion, and confusion. She's just done. She knows it doesn't serve her. She knows it doesn't serve her. So now, what else is going on in her headspace? Three of Wands. So she's in an energy of kind of wait. She knows something's on the horizon, okay? What about it? Queen of Cups. She's Queen of Cups and Four of Pentacles clarifies that Three of Wands energy. So she's just holding on to her emotions. She's holding on to her feelings. She's not sharing them. She's not communicating them. Maybe she's not even energetically sharing them. Because she knows something's coming. She knows something's coming, but she's not sure because she doesn't have clarity, because she's in confusion, because she's not sure if she should let go. She's not sure if it's over. She's not sure if it's divine timing. That is why she's in this energy of like, oh my God, I'm in a tower. She's having a tower in her headspace. And then we get death. Dupe to his headspace, dupe to his overall energy, and death of what? Three of Pentacles. She's just like, I give up. I don't think we can work together anymore. I just can't. I can't be in this energy. And she claims defeat. And then she just defeats herself. She mentally beats herself down. She does. And this is her own doing. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. The root cause of this was because of what the masculine did. I get it. I get that. I get that all day long. But the thing is, if you understand this journey, then you understand that the energy, that trigger that the masculine created, okay, within you was for your healing. This did not just come from out of nowhere. These triggers, this pain, these wounds were all triggered by your divine masculine, okay, for your betterment. It's for your betterment. It's for your healing. It's for you to heal, purge, release. Okay, so do we have confusion, delusion, illusion? Heal, purge, release. I hope I remember that for later. Heal, purge, release. Illusion, delusion, confusion. I'm telling you, this is a self-created tower, guys. Self-created. Or gals, whoever is, resonating with the feminine energy. But what she does is, it all gets suspended. It all gets confused. She holds on to her emotions. She doesn't really, get into her heart space. She isolates herself, and then she gives up. Death, Three of Pentacles. Can't work with him anymore. Can't work with him anymore. In the meantime, divine masculine's over here changing, healing, transforming. All right? Listen, I'm a little harder on the feminines right now. Sorry, because I'm just trying to shake it out of you. If you want to really shake it out of you, book the coaching session or a healing session. Heart space, divine masculine. Look at this, universe and appreciation. So this card here, I believe, is the world card. When this card comes out, the universe card comes out in this psychic tarot, this is that world card. It's the completion. He has completed a cycle. This major cycle in his environment, and it's successful. He's got triumph, he has peace, he has completion. Everything that he has strived for is now available to him. He's healed his heart, And what does this have to do with appreciation? Okay, this energy card about appreciation is, boy, he's really choosing to be grateful. Grateful for the lessons, grateful for this feminine, right? He's got all these weeds around him, all these weeds around him, all this stuff that's not beautiful, but he picks this rose. And he's so grateful for this one rose. All this stuff that's dying around him, but he's got this energy of appreciation. That's that rainbow reviver. That even through all of this crap that he's gone through in his life, he's trying to find the silver lining. So this appreciation card, this is really about, you can be around this bramble and these bushes, okay? You could be around all this prickly stuff, but he's really choosing to appreciate where he is right now. And he's grateful for his feminine, grateful that he chose to appreciate this connection now. You know, it's never too late. It's never too late. People can change all the time. And in our heart space, in the masculine's heart space, he has changed. So now what happens in his heart space as related to divine feminine? What's happening? A lot has happened. A lot has happened. This Leo moon has been very powerful for him. He successfully completed finding his own light. He's found his own light. So now that he's found his own light in his heart, Ace of Pentacles, he's ready to make an offer. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, he's ready to give divine feminine an offer. What about the Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess? That's divine feminine, right? So this could be, yes, in his intuition he knows, but I really feel like because right out the bat she came out as High Priestess here in manifestation and the High Priestess card, I really feel like this energy, he knows he wants to make an offer to his divine feminine, and Chariot really moved towards her. Chariot is a dupe to her clarifier for the Eight of Cups. She's like, I got to walk away. I'm too confused. I don't know what's up. And he's like, I'm ready to make an offer. Next card, Temperance. Temperance is a dupe here to the connective energy. This is about healing. It's about patience. It's about being tempered. What about Temperance? Two of Pentacles. He's healed his imbalance. He's healed being stuck. Because why? He's now strong. This is the Strength card. This is that Leo card. In the Leo moon, he has healed his imbalance, his juggling, his bound energy, his 3D low vibe energy, and he has come out strong. He has tamed the beast within him. Temperance. And he's become the Emperor. Look at that. Emperor and Temperance. You can't make this up. What about the Emperor and his heartbreak? He's ready for his divine connection now. He's ready to communicate, Eight of Wands, and move towards his divine connection and take action as the King of Wands. He's ready. He's ready. But this Page of Swords, this observation, this being stuck in a delay of communication is his biggest burden, Ten of Wands. Why? Because she's stuck in it. So they're mirroring, right? Hanged Man, Page of Swords, and now we got Page of Swords, Ten of Wands. All right? So now, in her heart space, I love this. They're very much mirroring in their hearts. Seven of Pentacles energy, patience and balance, Angel of Strength. Strength card right here in his heart space. Seven of Pentacles right here in her overall energy. She's really trying to stay strong through this divine timing. She knows. See, she's smart. She knows. She's enlightened. She knows. She's awake. She knows. She knows. But her 3D self is getting a little bit of the best of her right now. She knows that this is going to take some time. She knows that he needs to be in his strength. So when she feels in her heart space for her divine masculine, she knows it's going to take patience and planning. And she needs to be patient and plan her moves and stand in her strength, just like her masculine has. Okay, so let's further drill down into her heart. Beautiful energies, but some challenges, and I'll tell you what they are if you don't know them already. First card in the heart space for divine feminine, Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords? Right here, who he wants to give the Ace of Cups to. All right, so she's trying to be logical because she's too cloudy in her headspace because of all of this emotion, Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups emotion. So in her heart, she's working really hard to ground, to be wise, to be clear. What about the Queen of Swords? Ace of Cups. Where's the Ace of Cups? Right here. Where's the Ace of Cups? Right here in his headspace. All for his divine feminine. She's like, I love him too. I love him too. I want this new beginning too. Fool card. She wants this new beginning too. We already got in her overall energy. She wants it too. What about the Fool? Four of Wands. She's like, I want something strong, stable. I want my twin. I want this union. But burden, 10 of Wands. There's a burden. Why is she so confused? What's the burden? Am I ever going to have the 10 of Cups? That's her burden. Am I ever going to be able to manifest this 10 of Cups? Well, no, not if you're in this energy of attachment. Attachment. No. Gotta surrender. This journey's about union of self. What else? 7 of Swords. Here's that sabotage. That burden, that holding on to that 10 of Cups. Sabotage. 7 of Swords. What is the sabotage? 6 of Cups. These old memories, this past, this repetitive thinking, this desire for union is creating sabotage at this time. What about the 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups? 6 of Swords. She's trying hard to get out of this energy. She's really trying hard to get out of this energy. Okay, so I know it's hard, guys. I know it's hard. All right, environment for Divine Masculine. Look at this. Crown chakra, door to personal healing and happiness. Look at this beautiful white bird with the rainbow behind it. He knows, man. He knows this is Divine Feminine. He knows now what he wants. He is healed. He is happy. He is the rainbow reviver. He wants to bring the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles to his Divine Feminine. He is healed, the juggling, the devil energy. He is the King of Wands to take action towards Divine Feminine because he's intuitive. Number 7, he's intuitive. He intuitively knows because now he's healed his intuition. He's happy on himself. He is the light. Look at this, 34, number 7. Number 7. I'm telling you, I got so many 7s in my full moon reading. I'm telling you, if your life path is 7 or if your masculines is, this is a major message. He is healed. He is his own light now. Now what? Now what? Now he's not going to be that energy vampire that I talk about with that Knight of Wands energy. He's not going to do that. He's not going to come feed off your light. Okay, he's not. But he's ready. He's ready to now contribute, bring his own light to this connection. He's ready for that. So now let's drill down further into his environment as related to his Divine Feminine. And I got to tell you, I love Spirit because I got a whole different queen all up in here. And I said, listen, I just can't. Just please make it very clear in 5 cards. And sure enough, boom, it was clear in 4, but I took the 5th anyway, just as a double confirmation. So in his environment, 10 of Wands, his biggest burden right here is this, that they're not in communication, that we're just in observation. So now it's in his environment. What's the 10 of Wands? Justice. How to give her justice, how to apologize, how to set things right. This 3 of Swords, he is sad. There's betrayal, there's loss. And what about the 3 of Swords? There's conflict. He's sad about the conflict. What about it? The conflict with his Queen of Pentacles. Okay, what about the Queen of Pentacles? Knight of Swords. He wants to come forward with his truth, but he's waiting. 3 of Wands. He's kind of waiting. He's kind of observing her. He's waiting to close this out. World card, dupe to his heart. What does he want to close out? 5 of Pentacles. This separation. He's done being separated from Divine Feminine. And I know it's Divine Feminine. I'll tell you why in a minute. But they're at a standstill. 2 of Swords. He's gone within because he's stuck in his sadness. Remember, 5 of Cups was the bottom of his deck. And he wants a new beginning. Fool. Just like her. Fool card here in her heart. He wants out of the separation. He wants to close that out. That's what he wants in his heart space. Now I appreciate you, Divine Feminine. I want to come forward with my offer. I've healed my devilish ways. I've healed it. I am the Emperor. I want to talk to you. I want to communicate with you. But my biggest burden is that we're not in communication at this time. We're just in observation. So in his environment, he wants to apologize, but he's heartbroken about the conflict that they've both had. He wants to come forward with his truth and the separation. But this connection's at a standstill because they're both stuck in the past and their past sadness, and this new beginning is stuck. So who's Queen of Pentacles? 4 of Pentacles. This is the energy of holding on. This is the energy of not moving forward to anybody. Who's in the 4 of Pentacles energy? This 3 of Wands was clarified by Queen of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. So she's, again, not sharing emotions, not sharing any moves. She's not giving him any bones, okay? So first card out to clarify Queen of Pentacles is the 4 of Pentacles. What are we holding on to? The Ace of Pentacles. That's what he wants to give to this Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Ten of Cups. This is his emotional bliss with this Queen of Pentacles. Who's Queen of Pentacles? High Priestess. Who's the High Priestess? Right here, Divine Feminine. Who's the High Priestess? Right here with the Ace of Pentacles in his heart. Who's the High Priestess? Her and her environment. I said one more card because I asked for 5 Spirit, and we got the Queen of Cups. And who is that? Divine Feminine, who is in the 4 of Pentacles energy. He's not letting her go. He's not letting her go. He is in love with his Divine Feminine. He is in love with her now. Not that he wasn't before, but he's now just realized the depth of his love for her, that she is this High Priestess, wise and knowing and unattainable, but with such a beautiful heart. So not only is she knowledgeable and wise and just unattainable, she's got this beautiful heart about her. Okay? So now what's happening in Divine Feminine's environment? Look at this 5 of Cups, blossoming abundance. This 5 of Cups is in his environment too. And this blossoming abundance, she's just trying to find, where is her abundance in this sadness and in this loss? This is what she's trying to, manage here with this blossoming abundance. She's trying to increase, trying to manifest rather, union. She wants something to blossom. She wants to birth something. She wants to grow something. She wants to sow seeds. But she's in an energy of loss. And when you're in this energy, you cannot manifest properly. So what's happening as we further drill down into her environment? What's happening? Well, here we go. 8 of Wands. Where's the 8 of Wands? In his heart space. There's desire to progress, to move forward, to rebirth this connection, to have success in this connection, to illuminate this connection. High Priestess also clarifies the 8 of Wands. I feel like maybe there's some successful telepathic communication that's happening between the two of them. But I think that because she's so confused, it doesn't manifest or connect properly just yet. 9 of Wands, she hasn't given up on this connection, judgment, but her evaluation, her poor evaluation, her unclear evaluation has gotten her more wounded because she's sabotaging herself. 10 of Swords, this is about endings. This Tower card clarifies it. She's like, I'm done with the Tower. I'm done with this repetitive pattern. She's done with the repetitive pattern in her own self and within this connection. And so 2 of Wands, she's at a crossroads. What is she at a crossroads about? This defeat. 5 of Swords. She's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this anymore. I give up kind of energy because she's heartbroken. She's sad. 3 of Swords. Where do we get the 3 of Swords? In his environment. She's sad about her 2 of Cups. She's sad about this union. And so she's got this crossroads, which goes right back to this lineup. She wants to manifest, but here's the 2 of Wands. She's at the crossroads. She doesn't know if it's over or if it's in divine timing. Let it go, feminines. Let it go. By the way, bottom of the deck for this Queen of Pentacles clarifiers was the 5 of Pentacles. Where do we get 5 of Pentacles? Right here in his overall energy. Okay, where else do we get it? The 5 of Pentacle energy also shows up for Divine Feminine. Okay. I know it's tough, but you guys, you have to stop. Stop the obsessive need to hold on. So here we go. First card out for current connection. By the way, bottom of the deck is the 4 of Cups and the Star, which means that we are healing this repetitive pattern. We are healing, not seeing the blessing. He sees the blessing now. He sees it. You've always known, but now you're so attached to it for some reason. Here's what I really think is happening. Because we're so close to union again, the Divine Feminine's getting ready to give up. Do not give up 5 minutes before the blessing. Don't. Heal yourself. Fix yourself. Come to me. Let me help you. Connective energy. Death. What's death? 9 of Wands. There is this energy of like, I don't know if I can take anymore. I don't know if I can keep going. 10 of Cups, but we desire this 10 of Cups. What about the 10 of Cups? This Ace of Wands. We desire this new beginning, this emotional bliss. But the Queen of Swords, our Divine Feminine, is stuck in the Hangman's energy about whether or not they can work together. So we're stuck again. 8 of Swords. Now the connection is stuck because Divine Feminine's stuck. And we're stuck in our burdens. 10 of Wands. So we're trying to heal. 4 of Swords. We're retreating from any potential union or any offers. Because the Tower came. We're trying to rebuild ourselves, Nine of Pentacles, in our solo energy. Him as the King of Swords, which is the match to the Queen of Swords. He's trying to, Queen of Pentacles is here, Divine Feminine. So what are we doing? We're rebuilding ourselves in our solo journey. Him to become her match and her to reground herself and really ground herself because she's all up in the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups emotions. To have what? Nine of Cups, our wishes. Our wishes. Our wishes. All right, guys, I hope that made sense. I hope this was helpful. And if you need my help, go to queenoflight1111.com. Let me help you. Let me help you. If you want to book your own personal reading, go to queenoflight1111.com. If you are interested in the healing session, email me your unfiltered pictures at queenoflight1111@gmail.com. Bye.